Do you know any stories?
No.
Are you sure you don't know any stories?
Yes.
You used to know stories.
Did I?
Yes, you told us a story about the man who flew to Zimbabwe on a sparrow.
That's not a very good story.
Oh. Can you tell me about your travels?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I don't remember.
What about the one about the man who flew to Zimbabwe on a sparrow, where it is always sunrise?
You've already heard that one. Besides, it's not a very good story.
Oh. The sun is very hot today, isn't it?
You know, I know a good story about the sun.
I thought you only knew the story about the man who flew to Zimbabwe on a sparrow. And that's not a very good story.
I didn't, and then I did. If I had, I would have. But I didn't. Now I do.
What?
I didn't, and then I did. If I had, I would have. But I didn't. And now I do.
Okay. Can you tell me the story?
That depends on if you're ready to hear it. Are you ready to hear it?
Yes, I think so.
Do you think or do you know?
I think.
Good. This is a story about the sun and about the moon, and about why they come out at different times.
How are the sun and the moon created, anyways?
A long time ago, long before the earth was created, a woman created them. She did this by plucking out both of her eyes, setting them aflame which gave them light. She first created the sun, which she put in the sky to watch over her sky, even though the sky was but nothing. Then she became paranoid, and she wanted to use both of her eyes to watch over her sky, so she plucked out her right eye as well, set it aflame, and put it in the sky next to its twin. However, with both eyes out, the woman found she couldn't see anything at all. And the two eyes became the sun and the moon, completely separate from the woman who died a short time later.
What happens next?
I don't remember. Oh yes! Sun and the moon became independent from the woman and started to fall in love.
Can I see?
Don't you know how to listen?
I would like to see, too. And what happened next?
Nothing.
I don't believe you.
Well, why not?
Because you said you would explain why the sun and the moon come out at different times of day.
We haven't gotten to that part yet.
So what happens next?
I don't remember. Oh, yes. Now I remember.
Then tell me.
Why do you want to know?
Because I like your stories.
I see.
So?
Oh, yes. Like many who are in love, the sun and the moon wanted to have a child together. So they asked the stars for help. And the stars swirled together to create a child for the sun and the moon.
And who was it?
The earth, of course. They swirled and swirled together to create great mountains, which pooled into the valleys below to create great oceans. It created the animals from the biggest whale to the smallest beetle.
And the people?
The people, too. Your ancestors and mine. We come from the stars. The sun and the moon sat in the sky together and watched over their child as the earth grew and formed. The earth didn't spin then. The places close to the sun and the moon were very hot, and the places far away were very cold. Only in the in-between lands, the sunrise and the sunset lands, was it good to live and grow food.
Can I see?
Aren't you tired of seeing?
No, not really.
Very well.
And then what?
What do you mean?
I mean, what happens next in the story?
Oh, I see. Well, the Earth didn't spin then.
So?
So the seas near the sun and the moon started to boil. Even the plants deep in the forest started to shrivel up because of the heat.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. The Earth itself was dying.
And that's it?
No, or else we wouldn't have the Earth today. No, the sun and the moon separated. And that's why we see the sun in the daytime and the moon at night. They never saw each other again.
That can't be right.
I assure you that is the end.
But it's not a happy ending.
Not all stories have happy endings. That's the end. That's how the story ends. That's how we have the day and the night.
No.
What?
No, the sun and the moon do meet. Remember a few years ago when the moon blocked out the sun? That was the meeting. It must have been.
Go on.
once in a lifetime, or 10 lifetimes, or 100 lifetimes, the sun and the moon do meet, and they embrace. The earth, an embarrassed child, turns away, leaving all of us in the dark. Eventually, the sun and the moon have to go their own ways. But they know that they will get to meet each other again.
Yes. Yes, I like that ending.
You do?
Yes. You know, you're a pretty good storyteller. Would you like to see your ending?
Yes. Yes, I would.